Now, you flip side, any artist that I ever had, I always put them in the best position they could be. Even with the dude that was locked up and shit like that, yeah, in the beginning, I took advantage of only thing I knew because that's what I learned from the leader that I had. I ain't say, you know who's locked up, but we ain't gonna say that. You did one of the artists I had and shit like that. In the beginning, it was like that because I was taught from, you only know what you taught, you dig? So naturally moving forward in this game is to be sold, not told. I was blinding people with the money. And after that experience, I never ever took advantage of nobody else in my life when it came to doing business with music. Even with that, I relinquished the ownership of his publishing. But your heart tells you what's right if you got a real moral compass. Like I told you in the beginning, I grew up a little bit different, even though I grew up rough and shit like that. I got a real moral compass, and I really like to treat people good.
Yeah.
I don't got no evil in me like that. That way I want to treat people bad. It's never been me. Loyalty and stupidity run neck and neck. Remember I told you that. When you become loyal to a flaw, it starts to become a problem. Create the aesthetic for what everybody's wearing still to this day. Shit, in the past 20 years, me and Kanye created two aesthetics that can't be taken away. You either dressing like him or you kind of dressing like me. And Kanye even started dipping on my side of the field because he started with backpacking and polo and Tom Ford and all that. And then he started going into ripped up hoodies and dark clothes and all that type of shit. That's all representation of this rock star lifestyle, baby. Like, you dig? Like, that's that grunge look. Like, and that's what I specialize in. That's what I brought to the table. Sometimes I didn't have the money for it, so I figured out the way to do some shit. Go, oh, he killed that. Or sometimes I just didn't want to look like, most of the times I didn't want to look like people. So I understood the playing field, and I watched what go on, and then I put my own mix to it, where you will understand, oh, he caught that thing. I just admired how the rock stars look, but I never was wearing everything they wore. I was taking bits and pieces and kept the Air Force Ones on, kept the Jordans on, kept the Constructions on, good belt game. The chain gangs started being fly. Like, it just, they had a lot of, but I always kept it hip hop. It just was a different hip hop bop. You didn't see like, oh, this weird, like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh, this nigga, you did, like, you never thought that. When they see me on 106 in Park, you was like, oh, this nigga got a mean bop. That shit he be having on his cold. But it was shit that you could acquire, like, oh, he got the Air Force Ones on. What kind of jeans is those? Yeah. Oh, he had a snakeskin leather jacket, both, like, you dig? Like, it was everything that we represented uptown, but on steroids. So now I got on the $6,000 jacket on 106 in Park with the $400 jeans, but I still got the Air Force Ones on. And then we got the BB, like, you dig? Everything was still a hip hop bop. But now I'm seeing, like, it's too much. Like, this is when funny Rick Owens shit and shit like that, and all this wild shit is like, yo, bro, that's not really hip hop. That's rock and roll. Like, that's goth. That's not what we represent. That's not dope boy couture. That's not dope boy fly. Like, you
wavy. Talk it up, man. Y'all not wavy.
Like, I wear Ricky too, but I ain't wearing Ricky kicks. I'm not doing it. That's these kids are taking fashion out of hand because nobody got no creativity. Like, looking wild. Like, that's not, or they got Louis everything on look like they just overdoing it and they don't even look, you don't look as fly as you think you look. You heard? Like, fashion is all about who you are. Like, it's not, everybody be fitting in. The object is to stand out.